Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Larry, the Lemur. My friends call me Carl. My enemies call me Lewis. You can call me Carl Lewis. And how you doing? I'm from Madagascar, as you probably know by I left my favorite tree to come down here just to ask you to like and subscribe. The least you can do is do those things. Come on now. I made a big sacrifice for you. Another thing you probably know is Madagascar, we're not known for our athletic achievements. You never hear coming up next, it's the World Cup final, Germany versus Madagascar. You never hear that. You never hear and the Winter Olympics luge gold goes to Billy Lemur from Madagascar. You never hear those things. What I'm trying to say is we don't get a lot of NFL football in Madagascar. We don't get a lot of Formula One racing events in where I'm from. So we kind of have to make do if we're going to have any sort of sporting events of our own, and we do some things. We don't have a lot of access to equipment and all the fancy stuff like those pads that the pole vaulters fall into. Man, what I would give for one of those big pads. Invite some friends over, have a night on that thing. But anyway, one thing we do in Madagascar is for competition, is we have a thing called snail racing, where we go out into the area where the snails live, and we try to find the fastest snail, and then we race them. Not far, because we don't have all day. But a 5-foot race. A 5-foot race, and there's some prize money involved. And I had what I thought was a great snail racer. I found this snail, and he was doing well, and he was ranked in the top 10 on the whole island of Madagascar. I was so proud of him, but then he seemed to just slow down, and I don't know what was going on. And I thought, hey, maybe if I take his shell off, he'll go faster, because it's a extra weight. I told the snail, I'm going to take your shell off. We're gonna ditch some of the weight, and I think you're going to be faster. And he was all for it, because he's a competitive little guy. And so we took his shell off, and the next race, we're thinking, okay, he's gonna just win this thing easily. But it turns out, if anything, taking his shell off just made him more sluggish. It made him more sluggish. And needless to say, he's retired now. And we breed. He's a breeder, what they call it. Other guys come and say, hey, can I got a female snail here. Can we let your guy do his magic, because he used to be a great one. And I say, sure. And the snail says, sure, send her over. But then the girl snails say, this guy is kind of weird looking without a shell. So anyway, the whole thing turned pretty grim quickly. Oh boy, how did I get on the topic of snail racing? It's our national sport, but still. Does anyone else care? I doubt it.